Withdrawal for Williamstown. So a couple of early losses for both sides. Lambert's kick towards Ferguson. He was dealt with by Myercheck. Chance for the Seagulls. Opening goal is kicked. And it's Marcon who's burst through. Reece, gee, sometimes you can really pick him, can't you?
Yeah, and I can tell you the smile won't be on John Lamont's face after this. It was just way too easy, and he was just able to get through some tackles. I think it was Sherlock who tried to get a hand in there, but you've got to get your body online, and that was way too easy.
So Marcon bursting out.
Hitting the ball hard there, or the pack hard was Hetherington. Couldn't gather. McMahon will gather now. He'll get away Conway. He was a bit slow.
Good tackle.
He threw it to Regan. He did too. Good persistence by Conway. He's been in and out of this side all year, Darren Boyd. He's got his chance in front of Anastasio again today. He keen to make a chance. McMahon's experienced. The bounce didn't favour anyone. Gluston running through, couldn't gather the footy. Beast is there. He's tackling now. He wanted release. He couldn't do so. The ball's still going to favour Beast.
Yes.
Kicks it off the ground for a beauty.
How about the tackle from Gluston though, Reece?
Well, the tackle I think should have been rewarded, but the ball that the umpire forgot to call all clear. But
this tackle
could have been rewarded because you know, you've got to get rid of the ball cleanly. But quick thinking by Best to better, even though he was kicking from 50 metres, had plenty of time on that occasion.
Phil Cleary, boundary side.
Well, just a lot of mistakes by sides when they've got a chance to set a goal. Not getting great reward for their work. Williamstown in particular, and now Werribee having chances. You just got to wonder, it's a bit perplexing. Will this be the one for Gluston?
No, it will be, Phil. It was a superb kick from Davies. The smother from Dylan Reid of Werribee was... Yeah, I reckon, I'll check with Jared in a moment. I don't think that Ben Davies has touched it too many times. That was his first possession, and it will be a goal assist because Scott Gluston doesn't let him down. You can just see in the big fella's attitude today, Reece, there is something about this. And 2 points Werribee, but they are on top, close to the heart, the major break.
What's he going to do here? Is he just going to thump it forward? He certainly won the ball, but Ferguson's been put into the ruck, which is interesting. Perhaps trying to get him into the game. Adam Marcon's been down this quarter, but look at the run and carry here. Inboard to Jolly, runs inside 50. This would be a quick reply for the Seagulls.
There you go.
Right on half-time. Can you believe that? And they restore that margin to 8 points. And, we've got a game, David Rees-Jones.
Well,
probably a slight mistake. Owen gives it to Marcon, and they're still alive.
Okay.
They're alive, all right.
They've kicked two.
They're a good team, Williamstown, and Werribee need to be careful here. Need to be real careful.
Well,
this was just way too easy.
And I'll dig out the last quarter numbers for you, Reece. We know that last week, Werribee won their last quarter against North Ballarat and Williamstown lost. Williamstown tied against the full-time professionals of Footscray. But across the course of the season... And at the moment, the signs here with Fawkes and Lambert rolling forward. Castley back inside. Fawkes will try to gather. Give a little handball off and the top of the square. King Oregon, it's a good for a goal! And the Seagulls are back in business. Benny Davies with a beauty. So Davies...
Just watch Davies. This is his second, third efforts. He was terrific involved in that. Sorry, Fawkes that was on that occasion.
That's a wonderful kick.
Well, tell us more, Phil, about what's going on at ground level.
Well, look, Andy Collins was methodical at three-quarter time. I think it was a good...
Masters. It's a congested forward line again. He hits in hope. Who's going to fly? Ferguson!
And as Curry's mark earlier, he just had his name written all over that. As soon as the ball was kicked in, he just looked like he was the most likely bloke in that whole pack to mark the ball.
The spoil was ineffective from Wilson.
Well, considering that so many players back there and it was bombed in.
The margin is 7 points as Ferguson gets his second of the last term.
It's got speed. He'll take them on. He'll run to 65. Ferguson with a one out. He'll jostle. Myercheck was good. Myercheck for a goal. Touch. Whoa. So it must have been Brody Myercheck.
Myercheck. I wasn't sure whether he got the touch on it or whether the umpire actually...
Oh, they've turned it over, Reece. They've turned it over.
Quick. He needs to get back quick.
I think it was Scott McMahon who kicked in. And this could be calamitous. This could go straight back over his head. and scores could be level. Lambert gives it everything.
Oh,
and he's kicked the goal. Scores a level. Williamstown have got out of the coffin. Werribee couldn't nail it shut. Two teams throwing their best punches. It's only one behind that Werribee have been able to score in this quarter. They're going to need more than that to steal this game. Clouston, marked by Fawkes. It was a kick in hope, and the backman has slid down, and he has a chance to put his team 6 points in front.
Well, he's got to score, doesn't he? He's got to score. I hope he scores a goal, so the scores don't come into contention after the game.
He's only kicked 6 goals in his career, Peter Fawkes. It's a big moment. Almost 25 minutes gone, last quarter in a knockout final. He strikes it well and calmly.
Is it enough?
Until somebody has a margin into this game. That's a wonderful push-off. Banner's been inventive. Inboard the handball to mark on. The left footer here, the kick's important. Lambert came up and took the mark. 60 metres out. He's almost within range, David.
How good has this man's game been? He needs to aim at the left-hand goal post, and the wind will just allow it to drift back into the middle of the goal.
He's had enormous stats. He's kicked a couple of goals. He was decisive at the start of this game. He runs around, gives himself some room.
That's
Jane
it.
Lambert, he sets sail for home.
And hasn't that, well, the game hasn't finished, of course, but hasn't that just capped a great game for Kane Lambert? He has been sensational right from the first bounce.
Well, he kicked the second goal of the game at the 2-minute mark. He set the first one up with his good mate Alex, Adam Marcon rather, and he has stumped that. 2 goals in the last quarter to Lambert. 3 for the match.
He has been unbelievable today.
Outstanding.
And it's why so many scouts were just staggered when he wasn't drafted into the AFL after the year that he had.
So, throw in. Right at the goal here. This will definitely be a sealer if they get one. They
got one.
Lambert.
They got one.
Lambert with a sealer.
He's third for the quarter. He's third for the quarter. What a great game this young man has had, and gee, you got to tip your hat to him. He has been sensational all game for Williamstown. One of the few players on the whole ground to put 4 quarters together.
I just can't. 9 goals this quarter. Did any of us see any of this happening? They were shots, weren't they? Jared and Cameron, our stats man.
They were gone. Williamstown were gone.
Well, I've only got to pick 3 more up for me to pick the cash up.
Well, quite a finish.